The famous TV show Walker is no stranger to the fans of drama and adventure. The first season has not been out for too long, but fans fell in love with it instantly. The end of the first season left all of us intrigued. We can't wait to see what happens in the second season. In today's video, we'll talk about Walker Season 2's release date, cast, and plot. First, let's talk about the release date for Season 2. It's good news that fans will not have to wait long before the release of the new season. The first season was planned to have 13 episodes in the beginning, but the CW added 5 more episodes and we had 18 in total. Speaking of the second season, the premiere date is already set for October 28, 2021. It's not yet known how many episodes we'll have to enjoy, but hopefully there will be at least 18. We don't know much regarding the filming process itself. It's safe to assume that filming has not yet started, but will begin soon. Though we're just a few weeks into the new season, we wanted to get a strategic head start on next season with these early renewals, which allows our production teams to start laying out story arcs and hiring staff, and at the same time continues to provide us with a strong, stable schedule to build on for next season. CW President Mark Pedowitz said, "As the CW's 2020-2021 season kicks into high gear, we are thrilled creatively with the direction of our first new shows out of the gate, Walker and Superman and Lois, that we wanted toward the additional episodes to complete their first seasons, and we're particularly pleased with the huge success of the launch of Walker, which debuted as our most watched series premiere in 5 years. Couldn't be prouder to announce we've been picked up for our second season today," Jared Padalecki said on Instagram. "Grateful for the support from our friends at the CW, our hardworking crew, cast, and most especially y'all for the tremendous support. Ready to settle up for this ride and give you all I've got. Big love from Texas." It's also noteworthy that the premiere of the second season will be just a couple of days after the premiere of All America Season 4, which is a popular teen sports drama, and the premiere of the new mystery drama 4400. Next, we'll talk about the cast. The cast of Season 2 will include those we already know, like Padalecki, Allen, and Morgan. The main cast will also include Walker's kids, Kale Cully and Violet Brinson. Molly Hegan will play Cordell and Liam's mother. Kobe Bell will play Captain Larry James, who is a previous companion of Walker's. Jeff Pierce will play Trey Barnett. We're also going to see Mitch Pileggi play Bonin Walker. It's noteworthy that along with Padalecki, Pileggi is another actor who used to play in Supernatural. Odette Annabelle played the role of Jared Broussard. Friend of Walker and his wife Emily will also be playing as the main character. She has been promoted as a series regular. There are also other actors in supporting cast who will probably return in Season 2. These actors include Alex Landy, who also plays the role of Liam's fiance, Brett, and Alex Menson's playing the role of Dr. Adriana Ramirez, a psychiatrist who is also Micki's mother. And finally, we'll probably have Jeffrey Nordling playing Stan Morrison, a retired judge. Next, we'll talk about the plot, what we should expect from the new season. As we remember the first season of Walker, Cordell has made it his life mission to figure out who was responsible for the murder of his wife. The whole season was just about that. During the series, Cordell loses another person who was close to him when Clint West, the criminal, stabs Cordell's best friend, Hoyt Rollins, to death. This made Cordell reconsider his whole life because obviously following his career meant to put his family and friends at constant risk. After taking a break from everything to reevaluate his entire life, Cordell eventually decides to return to Rangers. Walker and his family must also get used to the fact that the main man they thought was responsible for killing Emily is actually innocent, and the person responsible for her death is another person whom Cordell actually trusted. As we find out later, the Walker family gets closure, but the real challenge is still yet to come. Padalecki, an actor and an executive producer of the show, says, I think part of his journey of Season 1 so far has been trying to find that balance and not doing the best of it, but trying as best he can to be there for his daughter and to be there for his son, to be there for his brother, to be there for his father, to be there for his mother and his partner and his boss. And so that's something Cordell is going to have to face very obviously in episode 13 when he's dealing with more loss and more danger. And he's never realized that whatever track he's on right now is going to work out for everybody in the end, and so he will work to find how does work to commit to more work-life balance, but he has to make some dramatic and drastic changes. When we talk about Season 2, we should expect Cordell and Micki to deal with a new enemy in the Del Rio crime syndicate. As we remember from the finale of Season 1, Stan was shot. However, it was later explained that he had never been the actual target, Cordell was. The Del Rio crime syndicate needs to be taken down from within. In order to do that, Captain James asked Micki to go under into the gang while Cordell has to step aside for his own safety. It has not been confirmed yet, as producers do not really think about it, but we should expect Micki to agree to that offer. offer, which will lead us into a whole new adventure coming in season 2. When Padalecki was asked to lay the groundwork for the second season interview, he responded, "I'm part of far more conversations than I want to be. Frankly, Anna and her crew of fellow writers have fleshed the show out with phenomenal stories that I'm really proud of. The genesis of the show was me and my trailer during season 14 of Supernatural thinking about a story that I would like to watch if I was going to have the chance to watch TV. Before the show was ever even called Walker, I had an idea of a guy who was stuck between a rock and a hard place, who was bound by his own moral code, but also bound by his oath and his duty, and they didn't always mesh. I've had a great time exploring it, and I'm excited to continue getting to explore it, but it's been a whole new world for me." As we already mentioned, Walker is quite successful, but it's not that surprising as the main star of the show is a CW favorite, Jared Padalecki. Most of the CW viewers love him because of his role of Sam Winchester on Supernatural. It ran on TV for over 15 years, which is a really long time for a TV series. He even has a record of the longest running fantasy television series, according to the US statistics. Obviously, it has been a big part of Padalecki's life. As Walker's different in genre from Supernatural, the transition it's not going to be easy. In an interview with Collider, when he was asked how it felt moving from Supernatural to Walker, he responded, "I'm still grieving Supernatural, I really am. It was 15 and a half years. I met my wife on the show, I met my dear friend and many dear friends. I really enjoyed Sam Winchester, so I'm still grieving that process. We developed Walker over the last 2 years, so I've had a chance to get to know the character and the show and figure out who the guy is and what the show's going to be about. It's been interesting. Ultimately, Supernatural is a big part of my life. I'm 38, and that was 15 and a half years of my life. There's no real way to calculate it, and I don't think I'll ever really grasp that or make sense of it. But I love the show I'm doing now. I love the character, I love the cast, I love our crew, and I love the stories we're setting out to tell. I hope Cordell Walker feels different than Sam Winchester. I worked really hard to make sure that they're different people, and I think Anna and her team have done a tremendous job, and I'm really excited to explore this new world." On this note, we end our video. We would like to know your opinion about the video. What was the most useful information you heard, and do you agree with everything we said? Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.